difficult to get a job these days because of the thousands of graduates churned out each year as against the few vacancies available. The worst of it all is that the skills required to succeed at the workplace is rapidly changing as a result of artificial intelligence and the Internet of Things. Most of the things that could be done by humans are now replaced by machines. And so when you get the opportunity, you have to give your best to secure the job. Unfortunately, many people get it wrong. Today, I'll give you 5 reasons why people fail to get a job of their dreams and what you can do to revert it. Okay, the first one is a poorly written CV. And let me stress the fact that a CV doesn't give you the job. A CV only gives you a slot at the interview. So if you write your CV very well, it helps you to secure your slot for the interview. Now, when your CV is poorly written, what are some of the symptoms? One of it is grammatical errors. Another one that I can talk about is using informal email addresses, such as beautifulsexybaby@yahoo.com, slyg@gmail.com. A lot of funny email addresses. It doesn't help. So make sure that you're using a very formal email address, your first name and your last name. And let me also add that your professional profile should look very professional. Your academic credentials, your experiences, you should arrange them in a very beautiful and aligned order. And so that is one of the things you need to do. And let me let you understand that if you don't really have a very good professional CV and you need one, I have a world-class template that when I give it to you and I write for you, wherever you go in the world, you'll be accepted. So I will just ask that after watching this video, contact me if you need one. Okay, so the second one is poor communication skills. Over 80 to 90% of what happens in the interview room is communication. Most interview panel members are biased towards people who can communicate very well. And so your ability to communicate effectively matters. And so if you know how to do the thing very well and you can't communicate well, it will not help you. So the interview panel members will prefer giving the job to someone who says, I can do it, but cannot do it, rather than someone who can do it but can't say it. And so you have to develop your communication skills, learn how to talk, learn how to pray, to really communicate whatever you want to say very well. And you even realize that the more you climb the corporate ladder, the more communication skills are important to your success, because you'll be promoted based on your communication, and your ability to lead people will depend on your ability to communicate effectively. The next one is bad dressing. And there is a saying that first impression matters, and your dressing gives the first impression if you are meeting people, especially for the first time. And so don't be casual about your dressing. Don't wear some tattered jeans, wear very casually and so informal, and that will not help you. So one thing you need to take notice of is dress very official when attending your interviews. When you dress very well, you are very confident. Dressing affects your confidence, your personality, your mood, your self-image. And so take notice of this when attending an interview session. The next one is lack of technical skills or proficiency. And this one, you see, our educational system mostly is based on chew and pour. And so a lot of people chew and pour and cannot even defend what they studied in school. For example, you studied a particular course and you cannot even defend the basic things in your field. And I will just state that a lot of people, for example, cannot even give the 3 P's in marketing if they have studied marketing at school. And another one is, you have studied marketing, you cannot even explain what a unique selling proposition is. You studied chemistry or something related to quality control, and you cannot even explain what a standard operating procedure means. The fifth one is not paying attention to details. Every company or employer is looking for someone who pays attention to details. Example, submit your CV as a PDF and you submit it as a Word. Submit your CV to the website and you submit it to the email. Reading or signing documents without reading. And this one, I am a victim. I ever entered an interview panel and I was given a document to sign and my name was on it. And so I just took it and I signed. I read the whole document. And so when I signed and finished At the end of the interview, they gave it to me to read what I signed. And when I read, it was my death sentence that I signed. So let me stress the fact that reading is very important. Don't just sign anything with a reading. Always take the time to read to understand what you are signing. If not, one day you will sign your death warrant. And the other one I'll talk about is misspelled words. Example, colleague instead of college. Accommodate with one M instead of double M. Quiet instead of quiet. These are words that we mostly misspell. And if you don't take time and you misspell these words, you just communicate to the interviewer that you don't pay attention to details. In the nutshell, I want you to understand that the world is changing very rapidly. Technology is changing things. And so your skills at the workplace must also change. Don't just sit down and say, these are the things I learned at school. There are some things that you didn't learn at school and you need them to succeed in life. So constantly upgrade your skills, learn new things. If you didn't study IT, in this world that we are living in, you cannot survive. Equip yourself with some skills that you need that will help you to at least to be able to adapt to the changing trends. And to add to what I have said, at the beginning I said that I have a world-class template for CVs. If you really need a CV, a professional one, a world-class one that can give you a slot for any job vacancy you apply, I have one and I can write a very professional one for you as a very small fee. So please contact me if you really need some and I will let you get one. Thank you so much for your time and your attention. God bless you. Also, don't forget to follow the link and subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell for more other powerful messages. Thank you for your time and your attention.